You know, there's a few times in my life where I've really questioned the sanity of a person after seeing their actions. This is one of those moments. Ricegum, what were you even thinking? I'm not going to treat you like idiots here. I'm going to assume that you know who Ricegum is, who iDubbbz is, and at the very least have seen the content comp on, Jake Paul. Because basically what I'm going to be doing for this video is going through the 2 videos Ricegum's done as a response and see where he messed up. And yes, I'm taking Ian's side here. There is really no debate in the matter. If you really do support Ricegum that much, close this video now. You're not going to like where this goes. Or you can stay. I don't really mind, it's your choice, but I'm just letting you know now. So it's fair to say that iDubbbz has created a masterpiece with his last video. It's expertly made, well crafted, and highly in depth. I'm just going to go over some of the main points that he brought up in the video just to sort of refresh your memory. Ricegum begged for a content cop because he craves attention. He obnoxiously and constantly flexes on his fans without any sign of humility, even while claiming that he doesn't do this at all. He disrespects the privacy of other people by putting them on a live stream or filming them without their permission, even though he whined when Gabby Hanna did the same to him. He smashed Gabby's phone because he, quote, didn't want to look like a little female dog. He is highly entitled and believes that if someone doesn't have a large amount of followers online, they are irrelevant. I don't quite get that one because he loves his fans even though most of them don't have many followers themselves, but yeah, he loves his fans, right? Right? He clickbaits and makes terrible diss tracks, but you knew that already, and let's not get into the sexual assault comments that he made. That's a lot of stuff to recover from, so naturally I was very intrigued as to how he would respond to this. And basically, he dropped a video rather quickly, and I immediately clicked on it, and I was not disappointed.
There's nothing to do. YouTube is dead. Ever since school started, YouTube has been dead. School is no drama.
So the first bit of this video is a comedy sketch with FaZe Banks. Now, he's a very interesting choice. I know they're friends, but he's at the center of his own sort of drama scandal with Team 10 and that assault charge. Maybe it's not a good idea to have him in this video. It's almost like you're actively seeking out drama or something. The rest of the video is him talking about how iDubbbz made his video, how influential iDubbbz is, and he actually complimented him on the quality of his video.
So if you guys haven't heard, iDubbbz dropped a 30-minute roast video on me. It was a really long video, and I gotta give him props, dude. iDubbbz really focused on like the quality over the quantity.
Right, you do understand if you have any chance of trying to beat him, maybe it's not a good idea to praise him so much? Just a thought. But for someone who claims that they liked the video a lot, this sentence seems out of place.
So apparently, I got roasted, and I should be used to it by now.
Wait, apparently? Why did you say apparently? Have you not seen the video, Brian? Is that what you're trying to tell us here? Look, I know you've seen this video because of the one you dropped today. Maybe just choose some better phrasing next time. I think my favorite part of this video is how the entire time we were walking through his house and then he suddenly stopped to play pool because he can't help but flex on his fans. Brian, you weren't supposed to take the house to a line literally. Flexing is a really big problem in this video because in the first scene alone, there are 3 Supreme logos in view. 3 of them. And one of them is on a cash cannon. A cash cannon! Hey Brian, why exactly did you use $1 notes in the cash cannon? Surely if you've got a cash cannon, you want to be splashing that. You want hundreds everywhere. Did you not have enough hundreds on hand? Or did you only use ones because you thought it would stop people from calling you a flexer? I need answers. That's all I'm saying. But at the end of the video, he finished in a way that only he could do. He ended it with this quote, "Just know, I never take L's." If that doesn't illustrate his personality, I don't know what does. So we waited. Seconds turned to minutes, minutes turned to hours, hours turned to days. I was worried for a while that he would never actually respond. But then of course, God sent us a gift, and down from the heavens came a 22-minute video. It's bad. It's just bad.
I have a lot of like cool clothes and a house in the hills, and I'm like famous too. I have like 8 million subscribers.
It looks like you're losing a lot of subscribers.
What?
I don't know what it is about Ricegum and opening his videos with terrible comedy sketches, but he does one here as well, and it just doesn't work. It's trying to be self-aware, but it's doing it in such a shallow way that it just hinders him.
Even if it was over, my career is over, like I owe it to my true fans to just put up a fight. I can't just sit here and not reply.
No, you didn't owe it to the fans at all to make this video. Judging by the 3 mid-rolls that are on this video, you did it for the AdSense, you did it for the drama, you did it for the views. Don't kid yourself here. He says a bunch of filler stuff that if you saw the announcement video for this video, then you would have already known about it. But then he tries to address the sexual assault comments he made on stream about 3 years ago, and it doesn't go well.
Out of everyone, IDub should not be the one calling me out for it.
Rape is good.
It's clear to see that Ricegum has tried to do some research here, but he hasn't gone deep enough, and he doesn't understand the fact that Ian's character of iDubbbz is the one that says that stuff on the Twitter account. There's a very distinct personality between Ian, the person, and iDubbbz, the character. He doesn't understand that the point of the character was to critique the culture that it's trying to impersonate. Your comments were you. There's no sugarcoating that. They were your comments. They were not a character's comments. And then the unthinkable happens. He invites her to his house for the video.
Ah, what's up? I haven't seen you in like 3 years. How are you? Feel bad because not to just you though, just to all the rape victims out there, and just like it wasn't funny, you know what I mean? And I just
Don't feel bad.
By bringing her into the video, the manipulative background music, the bad acting, all you're doing, Brian, is making it a trivial situation. And then this happens.
I'm gonna go back. Could I kiss you back? Why'd you?
I mean,
Did it feel good?
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know why. Why did that need to be in there? Why? Why?
So I used to live stream on this website like 2 or 3 years ago, and on that website, basically all it was just people that played video games and they were live streaming. And honestly,
Brian, why didn't you say Twitch? We all know that that streaming site is Twitch. Why didn't you say Twitch? Are you afraid of people realizing that this is connected to your Twitch botting? Is that the problem here? Did you just not want people to say Twitch botting? Because you want to say Twitch botting, but you don't want to say Twitch because people will be reminded of the Twitch botting? Twitch botting. He then puts this montage up of all the times he's been cringy on stream to impressionable girls, and while he knows that he's done the wrong thing here, just acknowledging that fact isn't going to make the actions better. Sure, we all say cringy things when we're young, but that doesn't negate any of the harm that was done. Just because an event happened in the past doesn't make it less horrifying. And just because you apologize does not mean that everyone's going to forgive you. That's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault, really. It's just that some people can't forgive others for terrible actions. And well, some people see yours as a truly terrible action. You can't persuade them otherwise. Don't think that they are haters. You just messed up. And you paid the consequence with their support. So then he goes through a montage of iDubbbz using certain words that I'm not going to repeat here because my family sometimes watches this channel. He then gets a few people of African American descent to react to the clips, but at no point do we ever see them actually watch the video. We're just told that they watched the video, so there is no proof that they actually saw this. Instead, it could have just been Ricegum telling them about some of the things that he did. It's not an honest portrayal. Sure, you might be completely in the clear here, but I don't know that, so I'm going to assume the worst, because you've been dishonest so far. And then for some reason, the Anna girl comes back, and...
It's feeling like a pop star.
What does this have to do with anything? Oh, no, I just got it. I just got it because iDubbbz criticized you for doing that thing where you have all the women in front of you to claim that you're not gay or anything, so you're doing this to prove that you can still pick up... Oh, no, come on.
and let's check out his first YouTube video. Here we go, right here, first YouTube video. Boom.
Hello everyone and welcome back to more Kickstarter crap.
Wait a minute. He just said welcome back. From where? This is his first video. Does that mean he deleted his first video?
Ian privatized all those videos because that's not the direction of his channel anymore. They were all gaming videos. But he was heading down the Kickstarter and GoFundMe and bad unboxing route, so he just privatized them because they didn't fit with his channel. And Brian, you're not one to talk because there is a gap of 3 years between your first video and your second video on that channel. There is no way that in that 3-year gap you did not upload videos to that channel because in that second video you were asking for over 200 likes. There is no way that a channel that was inactive for 3 years can suddenly just come out of the gate with 200 likes when there was only one video in the past. There must have been more. You've been privatizing them. You've been hiding them. Don't be a hypocrite. I've been quite harsh on Ricegum for this video, but this next part on flexing is actually almost well thought out.
I'm gonna continue to buy all these nice things. I mean, that's just what I'm gonna do, but like, I'm not delusional, you know? I'll take some constructive criticism. So now I know that like, not everything I buy has to be shown off and announced. Like, look guys, you know, not everything I buy has to be that way, you know? Why am I even flexing on the people that put money in my pocket?
I know these are only words and that he hasn't shown any actions to prove that he's actually stuck to this, but if he does stick to this sentiment, then yeah, well done. You've grown. And so what about the criticism of him calling people irrelevant?
Damn, I guess I do say that word a lot. I mean, I guess I'll learn some new words.
He didn't say anything about changing his behavior just then. All he said was that he's going to get a thesaurus out and learn a few synonyms for the word irrelevant. That's it. There's no change of morals here. It's just that, oh yeah, I'll just stop calling them irrelevant. But, you know, worthless is also a word that I can use.
All my videos are jokes. I don't know how he's gonna tell me what my videos are or aren't, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
He doubles down on how every video he makes is a joke. That's not true at all. Unless you've been playing a character from those daily streams on Twitch, then it's you. It's Brian. It's not Ricegum or whatever you build Ricegum up to be. It's Brian. It's always been Brian. I've mentioned this earlier in the video, but I need to reiterate it now because I don't think he's ever going to change. And then Anna comes back, they go to Victoria's Secret for some reason, and Ricegum's really weird at the underwear aisle. Just move on.
So basically, he's calling me a hypocrite because I don't like to be filmed without consent, but then again, I film other people. But bro, there's a difference, alright? Like, coming up to someone and filming them and then, you know, me being like, yo, could you not? And they keep going. It's completely different from me 2 years ago, you know, live streaming, and someone asked me, am I live? And I'm just like, no.
That's still illegal, buddy. In Nevada, where those live streams take place, anything that happens online or over the phone is only legal when both parties know about the recording. You didn't tell her that you were recording, so technically, you can be charged. And in California, it's even tighter on the restrictions because even if it's a face-to-face recording, both parties need to be aware of it. So yes, while the Gabby show may not have legally filmed you, even though you were at a YouTube party and it was kind of agreed that everyone could film each other, you were not allowed to just smack her phone out of her hand. That's not right. And again, it does not excuse those live streams in the past. He then tries to bring out some hard-hitting evidence that iDubbbz is a hypocrite because he filmed Ricegum at a convention without his knowledge.
However, iDubbbz actually knows a lot about filming people without consent.
Enhance. 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 Enhance.
Let's see what my monthly earnings are. Oh, over a fucking million? Hell yeah.
Only that excuse does not apply here, Brian. Let me read out the VidCon Code of Conduct, where iDubbbz did film you. By registering to be in attendance at VidCon, you hereby authorize VidCon, its designees, and or attending participants to record, transcribe, modify, reproduce, perform, display, transmit, and distribute in any form and for any purpose any such recordings of VidCon. He was in his legal rights to record you, because you knew going in that this was a video convention. Don't play the game if you can't back up your own evidence. Okay, next up is the part where he does the Genius video to explain his own song.
Alright man, I'll give it to him. He made a lot of valid points throughout his video, right? But what? Are you really criticizing me for making a parody? I was gonna explain my lyrics regardless, you know, I didn't do this parody to, you know, prove I'm a real rapper. You know?
At no point did you ever say that this was a parody video, Brian. Not even in the video itself, or the description, or in the way that you edited it, because it looked exactly like a Genius video. If you are going to be making a parody of this variety, one of the first things that a lot of people do is change the graphics format so that maybe the titles change, maybe it's Genius spelled wrong or something, or it's a different color. It's almost right, but it's wrong. It's something a little uncanny to make it obvious that this is not the real thing. But in almost every single way you try to replicate the Genius formula without trying to make it funny, witty, or add some intelligent observation. Next up is the part about the clickbait challenge, and I really want to support Brian here, because I think he tried to do something good, but then he undermined it with his own idiotic behavior.
Alright, so at the time I posted the clickbait challenge thing, the Ariana Grande like tragedy happened. The video in the lead, the video with the most views at the time was something about the Ariana Grande thing, and it just felt wrong. I kind of just forgot about it. That 10K might come in handy 20 years down the line.
That was actually quite a respectful decision to stop the contest because they were using a tragedy to further their own needs, but maybe you should have made that public? Or donated the prize money to the One Love Manchester Fund instead of safekeeping it for a rainy day? Look, I want to support you. I want to believe that you did that for the right reasons. But maybe support the tragedy. I don't know.
I'm sick of this, man. All this ghostwriter stuff was allegations. Like, there were no proof of... You know what? Now I'm actually mad. You know, at first I was kind of mad, but right now I'm actually mad.
Why are you only mad now, Brian? Is it because he said something about your ghostwriter?
And here we go using the P word again. Probably, which means it's not a fact, you know, it's just, you know, prob.
Ricegum is saying that Ian's claims are unfounded because he said the word probably. But he's kind of missed the whole point of the sentence. Ian is claiming that he definitely did have a ghostwriter on record, and he has proof of that. And that now he's got more money, he's probably still paying that same ghostwriter. You're arguing semantics in the wrong place here. You're saying that you don't have him on record now, but that's implying that you did have him in the past. It's not like you could prove me wrong. You've never given him credit in the past, so why would you give him credit now? It would only ruin your reputation. Now, this video had diss track in the title. So I was really excited for the last 3 minutes. I was getting ready for a diss track, and this is what he does.
We are currently here at the studio. I just finished up, and I feel like you guys deserve a little preview. Obviously, tomorrow morning I'm gonna be up early. I'm so tired, but we're filming the music video tomorrow, and then the official music video drops.
A preview! You put diss track in the title, but there's no diss track in the entire video. Are you insane? Did you learn nothing? And let's be clear, just because you put in a sketch at the end saying that you do all your own writing and you tease a few more lines does not imply that you don't have a ghostwriter. In fact, it doesn't prove anything. You've done nothing. That was literally a waste of time. I'm not going to wait around for the diss track to be released, because judging by the previews that he gave us, it's all about his appearance, a few low blows, and nothing of substance. You literally did not understand why iDubbbz's video was so perfect. You missed the point entirely, and you're going to pay for it. He's probably going to pull a guest rapper or something on the song, which iDubbbz has already made a guess at. Everything you try to do, he's one step ahead. This is not a winning battle, and you making this 20-minute video it's just not the right thing to do. But having said that, his channel's probably going to be fine. I mean, he's got 8 million subscribers and a loyal fan base. He's not going anywhere. He's still going to live on YouTube, and he's still going to make a lot of money off YouTube. More, way more than the average American. He's going to be fine. But hey, my words don't matter. I don't have many subscribers, so I must be irrelevant. Thank you very much for watching the whole video. My name is Bailey. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like on the video. It helps me a lot. If you did enjoy it and want to have a debate with me about some of the things I said, or just want to talk to me in general, please leave a comment down below. I'll try to talk to as many people as I can, because I think that's a rather healthy thing to do in these kind of situations. If you check out some of my other videos, if you enjoyed the channel, please subscribe for more content. I have no idea when I'm going to be making any more videos, but hopefully I do sometime soon. See you around.